Thank you very much. I love that clapping. Please, kabaka. Oh, what is it again? Atama. Thank you. Is that all? Abaku. Nabaku. Nagode. All right, so we're going to have a very interactive section now. I brought a packet of good TomTom. You know there's fake one. The one that internet fraud has taken. The one that's, you don't know? Very good. Very good. So I came with the original TomTom. For those of you that will be able to answer the questions, I'll give you TomTom. But before we start, I want to share this paper. If you know that you will write in your own book and you will attempt the question, I want you to raise your hand so that they will give you this paper. It's a very short paper. Quickly, just randomly make sure that every line somebody or one or two persons get. Please don't be biased. Don't gender equality, please. Make sure you are gender equalized. Please, quickly, look at this other side. Yes. Look at this other side. See hands. Gender equality. Please be gender sensitive. Be gender sensitive. Are we done? So, I just drew something here. I'm a very good artist. Don't mind me. I just sketched this one. I'm a very good artist. This is a sample of somebody's brain here. No, calm down. Be calming down. Have you opened your brain before?
No.
How do you know the shape?
I've seen it.
You've seen your brain. Does it look like this?
No. That looks like a mango.
Well, for those of you that has not seen your brain, this is the shape of your brain. All right, so let's pay attention. There's a lot of noise here. Please, I want us to pay attention. I want us to be very quiet. After this presentation, there's two things I want to promise you that you will take home. Number one, you will become better. Number two, it will help you to become richer.
I want money.
Somebody saying how? Somebody say I want money. You guys are so money conscious in this generation. This generation, people like money too much. All right, so we're talking on emotional intelligence, social intelligence, and financial intelligence. I didn't mention IQ because everybody knows what IQ is. Do we know what IQ is? Who knows what's intelligent quotient or IQ? Who knows what IQ is? IQ. And you say your brain is not like this. And what is intelligent quotient? Who wants to attempt? Please give her the mic. Let her attempt. You don't want to attempt? You want to attempt? Okay.
Very intelligent.
Please, let's appreciate her. That's a good attempt. Very intelligent. Somebody else?
Intelligent quotient is how to use your brain consciously.
How to use your brain consciously. That is good. Good attempt. Somebody wants to make an attempt here, please. Help me send that. Give her the mic. Your intellectual brain, how to use it. Yes, you're correct. Okay, so no other attempts. All right, let me explain what intelligent. If I see you making noise, I will stand you up. At least those in my class used to know. Once I see you making noise, I stand you up. Everybody will see you standing. Okay, intelligent quotient simply means the brain's ability to learn and to comprehend. You know, people don't know that this brain has a value. We can wait to check, oh, this person, the reason why this person has not been able to do well in class is because this person's brain cannot develop or learn and develop. Do you understand? There are some people that when they give birth to them, because of one problem or the other, they cannot, their brains cannot learn. They have what they call low IQ. So intelligent quotient in the time past was used to quantify people that are going to be successful. If this person has an intelligent quotient of 120 above, that person will make money in life. If this person comes out with a first class in school, that person will make money. That person will be very rich. But study has shown that it is not completely true. Are we paying attention? We found out that what? Most of the people who are very intelligent in an organization are not the most successful or the most, those that contribute better in that organization. We found out in a study. Someone now asks, what else can be so important more than intelligent quotient? This person has the brain of Albert Einstein. This person is a genius, Stephen. This person has, his brain is so powerful. He can innovate. Why is he not the richest man in the world? And then another name came up. Emotional intelligence. Let's all say emotional intelligence. Somebody is saying emotional intelligence like this. Be emotional about emotional intelligence. Okay, so I will explain what it is. But before then, can someone tell us what emotions are? Okay? No, I won't. You're in my class. I won't choose people in my class. Yes? Feelings. Makes sense. I won't choose you, Shay. Emotional intelligence. Okay, can someone tell us what's just an example of an emotion? One emotion. Happiness. Please come and help me. Come and help me and be giving the sweets. Wait now. There are two people. The one that said feelings and the one that said happiness. Another emotion. I need 4 more emotions. Come and take the first sweet for them. Be gender sensitive. 4 more emotions. Joy. That is happiness. No. Anger. Give him. Yes. Another emotion. Sadness. No, don't give him. He's in my class. He knows what this. I've taught you before. No, just don't worry. I won't call you. I will give you later. Give other people. Anxiety. No. You tried, but it's a mixture. Love. You tried. Somebody was whispering to you, dear. No, you tried. Hatred. Okay, just give the sadness guy. He got it. We need one more. No. Yes? Excitement. Nah. Yes, it is, but no. Huh? Failure. No. Compassion. Okay, let me help us so that we'll go ahead. Next question you will answer. Don't worry. We have anger. Somebody has said happiness. Somebody has said sadness. Somebody has said... who said anger? Okay, he said anger. Good. We have fear. And we have what again? Huh? Faith. That's his attempt now, but it's not correct. It's not correct. So we have shame, happiness, anger, sadness, and fear. Fear, shame, anger, happiness. Haven't you said sadness before? We said what? Okay, so happiness, sadness, fear, shame. Yes. All right, so now we have 5 basic emotions. Why did I want us to mention just these 5? Not that depression is not something that has to do with the emotion, no. Other ones like excitement has to do with what? A blend of 2 other emotions. Okay, somebody can be excited. It can be a blend of happiness and fear. Okay, somebody can be depressed. Like anxiety can be a blend of fear and sadness. Do you understand? So when you said anxiety, it's not that it's wrong, but it's not the primary ones. It can be a blend of so many other emotions. You can be happy. At the same time, you are afraid. At the same time, you are sad. And those emotions like that together will just make somebody very depressed, sometimes very excited, sometimes very... Then, for instance now, you can be... Somebody said love. Love can be a mixture of happiness and what? And shame. It's possible. Okay? So let's don't confuse it. The basic ones are the ones we mentioned. Anger is a basic emotion in the human body. Okay? And these things have been there from time immemorial. We share these qualities with some other animals. Like monkey. A monkey can get angry. Do you know? How many of you have tried giving a monkey something before and then you didn't give it? What will it do? Yes. That is it trying to express anger. Then, if you take a monkey's baby, the monkey will slap you. Your jaw will shift from here to this side. Okay. And then you can give a monkey banana. The monkey will be jumping in excitement, right? So we share these emotions with other animals. The only thing that we don't share with them is the ability to process that emotion. The monkey cannot know that it's feeling sadness or happiness, but you know. The monkey will not know that it's feeling anger, but you will know. So the difference between you and the monkey is that what? You are able to do what? Know what emotions you are feeling. That quality makes you different from other animals. Now let me tell you why we are teaching this topic. I drew this brain. In the development, that is in evolution, what do you call evolution? I don't know how many of us here understand evolution, but we'll try our best to explain the best way we can. Before the monkeys, and before the human being, man, we had monkeys, right? That's what they told us in biology. Then from monkeys, we now had man, right? Is that how the evolution came? Fishes. Okay, who can tell us how the evolution came? They said from amoeba, then to fishes, to... How many people are here that studied biology or sciences, integrated science? Evolution, how we came to become man, how we came to become Homo sapiens. The scientific way, not the biblical way. Who can help us? From an ape to... Okay, that was a good attempt. Please, let's appreciate Sheyi. And let's give him his sweet. He has made a good attempt. All right, I won't waste our time. Let's go into this topic very, very fast. Now, this brain you are seeing like this. For monkeys, their own did not develop to this point. Their development perhaps stopped around this area. Okay? They have this lower part of the brain and then the emotional part, but they don't have the neocortex part. This part that processes around the forehead, that processes these emotions. They don't have that one. Okay? So they will just feel the emotion. Maybe if you put a pin on a monkey's body, it will feel pain. But it won't be able to process that, this is pain, and what I should do. All it will just jump out of it and run away. When it's hungry, it will go and eat. When it's sad, monkeys cry. When they are excited and when they are playing, those type of things. They express those emotions, but they cannot process them. But for you, that is a man, this is how your brain is. If you like, say no, this is how your brain is. Somebody say, hey. All right, so what happens is that when you feel these emotions, for instance now, look at this young man now. Let me slap him. Let us see how he's going to react. I will slap him very well. You will hear the sound. Then we'll see how he's going. Don't mind me. I won't slap you. So right now, it's already feeling fear. Inside his heart is jumping like this, bing, 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 bing. So when they feel those pains, the brain will take that information, and then the brain will pass it to this region of the brain called amygdala. I'm going to write it down. It's very important. It's very important. Amygdala, like that. So it's like pear in the middle of the brain, somewhere around here, but inside. Okay? This amygdala is where they call the emotional center. All these emotions you are feeling, this is the center where the brain processes this information. And then when the brain feels this information, these emotions, it will now send it to this area before the forebrain. Okay? This is where, this part is where the brain will now process. Oh, I'm feeling pain. Oh, I'm feeling sadness around this area. I'm feeling sadness. I'm feeling so thing. This is what I should do. I should drink water. How many of you, when you are sad, you drink water? You don't know. Some people, when they are sad, they'll just go and drink water. You don't know. You don't know. Me, sometimes, oh, you used to go and sleep. Some people, when they are sad, they will drink water. How many of you, when you are sad, you eat rice? Some people, when they are sad, they will not eat. Some people, when they are sad, they will eat. Me, when I'm sad, I will eat more. So, this is the part of the brain that processes it and says, okay, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm feeling, that I should do what? Behave this way. Why are we saying all this big grammar in this small topic? Are we paying attention? Please pay attention, you will learn something. Why we are saying these things is that we have found out that people who are emotionally intelligent are more successful than people who are having high IQ. It's unfortunate that many of us don't know what IQ is, and that's not the topic for today. So I won't want to start going down to explain to us. But for some of us, our IQ is very high. We perform very well in class. We have the ability to learn very quick. Our results, first. Our IQ can be above 140. We're like Albert Einstein. We used to, and there's some of us that are not up to Albert Einstein. Our own IQ is like 120, average, above average. We can just manage to just pass. Like we can take 5th. No, 50 is even fine. We can take 14th. Okay, let us follow, please. I know it's kind of big for some people, but let's manage and go along, okay? So I've said what emotional intelligence is with regard to how the body processes this emotion. But what is emotional intelligence as a definition? Who can attempt? Anybody can attempt. Give Shay.
Emotional intelligence is a feeling a person receives after another person interacts with the person physically or socially.
Good. Please, let's clap for Shay. Don't give him another sweet. Somebody's at the back. EDK is at the back.
In my own understanding, emotional intelligence can be defined as the ability to control your emotions, no matter the situation.
Please, let's appreciate him. That is one definition I appreciate. Give him one sweet. Very, very correct. So, you being emotionally intelligent means that if I slap you now and you are angry, you will just calm down. Instead of slapping me back and let's fight, you ask me perhaps, why did you slap me? You have to find out, you have to. How many of you, if I slap you, will not stand up to slap me back? You will not slap me. Are we mates? If you Joseph, if I slap you, want to slap me back? Okay, so emotional intelligence simply means the ability to do what? Process your own emotion. What are you feeling at this moment? Be able to process it. And then be able to process that this person is feeling sad. Right? I know I'm not happy, but this person is very happy. You being able to know your own emotion and someone else's own, and then know how to interact with that person makes you emotionally intelligent. Some of you in the house don't know where your mommy is sad. Your mommy is sad. Mommy, I want to eat. Mommy, I want to eat. And then some of you again, you don't know when your friend is broken down, emotionally heart-wrecked, heartbroken, and then you are doing what? You are insisting on behaving a particular way. So you not being able to process your emotion means that what? You are not what? Emotionally intelligence. Are we following at all? Are we following at all? Can we stand up? Let's stand up, please. Everybody, let's stand up. Let's stand up, let's stand up. It's not a complex talk. I've taught this same thing to 6-year-olds, so we should be able to learn it. We should be able to learn it. Okay, let's sit down. Sorry, let's stand up. I wanted to say something. Sorry. Okay, let's sit down. And some people don't trust me again. Trust issues. Please stand up. Some people don't want to. Okay, let's sit down now. Let's sit down. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, some people have trust issues here. Why did you doubt that I was going to give him the mic? Why didn't you sit down when I said sit down?
Because I know you would tell us to stand up again.
You know. How did you process that? You're emotionally intelligent. Please clap for him. Yes, he was emotional enough to know. Because through my facial expression, he knew that I was going to say, stand up again. So, sometimes we don't look at people's faces. We don't know when somebody is sad, or when somebody is happy, or when somebody is feeling ashamed. And because of that, we lose. Somebody is talking there. If you're the one, stand up. Here. Okay. Don't repeat it again. I know you said sorry, but don't repeat it again. So, if you can be able to process this emotion, it makes you a better person. Then why are we forcing young people to know what emotional intelligence is? Why are we forcing young people? Just one simple reason I'll give you. We have found out that those people who know how to understand themselves will not be depressed. They will not be depressed. They will know how to manage themselves when they are sad. We're not saying that you will not be sad, though. We know you will be sad. Somebody will make you angry. We know. But you being able to manage that anger has shown that those kind of people are the most successful people. I'll tell you a story. Johnson is here, my president, he will confirm. Some years ago, around 2015 or thereabout, I used to be very, very hot-tempered. Very hot-tempered. If we are doing something and you talk to me anyhow, I will change it for you. You go collect. Say normal. So, many of you that maybe know me at that time will say, I'm surprised that this young man or this person has been able to do what? To grow up or to change. I'm surprised. I used to be very hot-tempered. Idike used to know me as at some of that period. Mikhail. He used to know me at that point in time. I used to be very, maybe I was talking to you and you are, the knock what I go give you guy. Hey, my God. I was very aggressive. I was very hot-tempered. And it was telling wrongly of my kind of person. I'm a very nice person. For those of you that know me, some will say, I know they smile at all. I don't used to smile. They'll say, I'm so mean. Somebody is nodding at the back. Is it true? He said, yes. Some will say, I don't know you can talk. 2015. And then I was not that emotionally intelligent. And it's true. And somebody now introduced me to what emotional intelligence is. He said, have you ever asked your friend to help you explain who you are? Let them tell you what they feel about you. I now decided to ask some of my friends. I got the shocker of my life on my birthday, and I invited my friends. I said, sit down. I bought them fish. Close your ears, those of you that are not up to 18. I bought them beer. Close your ears. I said, close your ears. Oh yeah, open your ears. So I bought them fish and some other things, and they were eating. And you know, friends, now when they are eating your money, they know how to eat it very well. They were eating it so loud, and when they are, see, those people that know how to suck fish, and they were eating my money, and I asked them, can you please tell me what you think about me? What will you say about me if they ask you, what do you think about Ike? I gave the first person. That guy finished me. He said, my brother, now true say we celebrate your birthday, but you see this fish where they chop is sweet. But guy, too they vex. Any small, you don't vex. Any small, you don't vex. I said, really? In my mind, though, I was fighting for justice. Maybe now, this young man was sitting out here, you come and hit him. I will say, why will you hit him? I will remove my shirt. Why will you hit him? Why? The person where they hit, no complain. Now me, we carry the matter for my head. So they said, guy, you they vex too much. Unnecessary things you could vex. So I felt, okay, that is one lesson. And I asked the second person, and I said, you should learn to be more patient. To be patient. If somebody tells you, I don't understand, if you want to explain to the person, try to bring down your voice. I know, explain more. Don't be, this small thing you don't understand. 1 + 1 is 1. What? The person does not understand what 1 + 1 is. What you should simply do is change another style to teach the person. I didn't know now. I said, okay. The next person, my brother, you think everybody is like you, that they know this one. Try to be smiling. You don't used to smile. I was like, for real? I don't smile? They say, yes, you don't smile. I never knew I don't smile. I didn't know. They say somebody want to come and approach you, talk to you, say something nice to you. Give you a business, but you don't used to smile. They will just leave it. That guy, they smile, no go there. So they were just telling me so many things about myself, and I was shocked. When I went home, I was just calculating. So I don't used to smile. Me, I used to think that my smile is everywhere. So, and they say, look at your pictures now. How many pictures? Do you know I went home and I brought out all my pictures? 60% of my pictures, I wasn't smiling. They will say, pose. So, and I learned that about myself. I know many of us here don't know the truth about ourselves. If you have sincere friends, go home and ask them, what do you think about me? What do you think about me? It will help you to know yourself. Okay? So that was the first time I was introduced to emotional intelligence. Somebody said, how well do you know yourself? And that will lead me to what we're going to talk about next. Self-awareness. Can we say self-awareness?
Self-awareness.
How many of us came here with our best friends? Or just our best friend? Where's your best friend? Stand up, both of you. Both of you, stand up. Now, let us assess their friendship. Now, we will know if they are truly best friends. Shift like this, shift like this. One person should come. Don't try, you don't whisper. Shift. Two of you, come out. Have this microphone. Give her the other one. Give her this one. Stand. You come and stand here. You come and stand here. We are going to test their friendship now. We will know whether they are truly friends or not. We will ask them questions, okay? And we'll see how well they will answer. Turn like this. What is her best color? What is your best friend's best color? Wait now. Answer. Wait, do you know the worst part? I didn't ask her before she do what she told me. I like pink. Wait, now next one what's your best food?
I like food.
What's your best food? Okay. What is her best food? What is her best food? What is her own best food? See best friends now. You see? Okay, simple one now. Let us ask them. Simple one. No, they know that one. Let's ask them the simplest one. What is it that you like most? What makes you happy? Oh, you had it? Yeah. Okay. Tell me.
It's because she's nice anytime that I want.
Okay. What is it that you like about her that made her your best friend? Okay. I think this one they got it. Answer. What is it that you like about her that made her your best friend?
Because she's nice.
What did you say?
She's kind.
Okay. I think they are correct. Let's appreciate them. So you see how we can assess some friendship. Sometimes you think you know somebody. She's my best friend. And you don't even know her best color, her best food. Let me say they don't even know their tribe. Yes, now. Are you surprised? Many of them don't even know their tribe. You say her? Okay. So, how many of you know yourself? Self-awareness. Who can tell us what? Emotional intelligence. Why will you shout? Something just fell down. You should just be saying, it fell down. It's fine. I'm saying, So, self-awareness. Do you know what self-awareness is? Please give her the microphone. Let her tell us what self-awareness is.
Self-awareness is when you trust yourself and understand yourself.
Please give her 2 sweets. 2. She deserves 2. See, for somebody to know yourself and understand yourself, you are very self-aware. Another person will get 2 sweets. Now, what you want to tell me is this. You will tell me 5 things about you that your sister does not know. 5 things about you your sister does not know. 5 things about you your sister does not know. 5. You see, sometimes you know, okay. Do you know that one? She doesn't know. Give her 1 sweet first. She will answer others, but just give her 1 sweet. Okay. She's thinking really hard. Okay, let's say for instance, are you a hot-tempered person? Are you a very happy person? What can you say about your temperament, like your emotion? What can you say about it? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Okay. You're hot-tempered. Okay. Do you know that? You don't know. She always used to smile in the house. And you are saying you're hot-tempered. So what else now can you say about yourself? You're not a nice person. You're a very wicked person. Are you a stingy person? Okay, thank you. Give us the microphone. You want to attempt? All right, it's okay. Let's just move ahead. Now, sometimes can we have one house? Let's don't be too excited. Sometimes we ask ourselves, for those of us at the back, this is a message to you, not the younger ones, okay? Pay attention, please. Sometimes they will ask you to tell us about yourself. And then you say, I'm a very hot-tempered person. I'm a very stingy person. I'm a very mean person. Why always use negative adjectives for yourself? What happened to I'm a kind person? I'm a generous person? What happened? Oh, you don't want to lie. They are truthfully, we are very wicked. So, for those of us at the back that are able to process what personality type and the kind of person you are, I want you to be able to ask yourself, genuinely, do you know who you are? Do you know your temperament? Do you know your temperament? What can you say best about yourself? Mean, wicked, kind, generous, hot-tempered, what? Just talk, I can hear you. Selfish. Nice. Okay. Somebody is talking, somebody wants to talk behind. Jovial. Like that. Yes. Jovial. And that's true. I think she's correct. She's actually jovial. Yes. Can somebody, let's have that brother tell us, because I want them to really tell us I want people to be self-aware. Or not to me.
Somewhere that when I'm close to my friends, I don't like them grumbling like, your face is not smart. I don't like my friends to do like that.
Okay.
I always like to know what the problem.
Okay.
And I'm someone that used to have hot temper before, but I work on it. So I'm not like that.
Nice. Please, let's appreciate him. So, what he just said is that he defined the word empathy. He's empathetic. He's able to consider what? His friend's emotions. Somebody says she's jovial, she can relate with everybody. But it's possible she can be relating with you, but she doesn't know what you are feeling. Okay? You are sad though, she doesn't know, but she wants to relate with you, right? But him, you are sad, he wants to know why you are sad. Don't be sad, my friend. Don't be sad. Relax. Is it buns? I'll give you 2. Calm down. Okay? So, for him, he's what? He's not just self-aware. He has another quality that I will talk about later. Okay? For her that says she's what? She's a very jovial person. She knows herself. I'm a very jovial person. Means that if you keep her here, she will make 50 friends. Before the day finishes, she will make 50. Me before. If you keep me here, and I'm just sitting down here, the only person I will talk to is myself. I will not talk to any other person. And many of you are here like that today. You just sit down here. After the program, you not even talk to anybody. You just stand up. And then you go. These two best friends, one person should just come to this side. Come. You. Yes, you. Come back. Stand up, stand up. They are getting to know themselves, but it's in the wrong time. It's the wrong time. Stand up now, quickly. Very good. So, self-aware. Then, we'll move to the next one. Self-management. Self-management. So, who can help us with this one? I want the people at the back, the senior guys, to tell us now, because this is actually a very complex topic. While we try to make these guys understand, we want you people to respond. Give anybody that is at the back there to help us. What self-management is. What do you mean to manage yourself? Are they passing the microphone to the chair? The question is self-management. What is self-management?
How to manage yourself.
I think that answer is very wise, but let us hear somebody else.
Self-management means to be aware of how be aware of how you are, to manage yourself, like to manage your emotions and
Excellent. Please give her. How many sweets have you gotten today? Give her another one, please. She's a very. You want to make attempt?
Okay, for me, in relation to the topic of emotional intelligence, I think self-management is the ability of an individual to take charge of how he feels.
Yes. No sweet for you. Okay.
To me, self-management is knowing how to respond to situations that happen around you and know how you react to them, because it's only how you control yourselves that defines who you are.
Excellent. No sweet for him, please. No sweet for him. Okay. The last person, so that we'll move on. Yes? Self-management.
Self-management is the way in which you build yourself, you develop yourself, the way in which you make yourself better, to live your best life. It is very broad.
I agree.
You can manage yourself by eating good food, reading good books. It helps to develop your mind and everything about yourself.
Excellent. Excellent. Please, let's appreciate him. No sweet for him. No sweet. Just appreciate him. No sweet. Okay, that's enough. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. There will be sweet. Sweet to go around. Thank you. So, I just want to say that all of you are correct. All of you that said, even the one that just said self-management is managing the self is correct. But in respect to what we're talking about, emotional intelligence, self-management is your ability to understand, first of all, that this is what you are feeling and be able to manage it. You know, some people can be angry for 1 week. You don't know? How many of you used to keep malice? See them. See them. Even two best friends used to keep malice for. Okay. So, for those of you that used to keep malice with somebody for 1 week, you are keeping that emotion of anger for what? For 1 week. And that is very bad. For your health, oh, I'm not talking of that person. Do you know the worst part? The person may not even know that you're angry with her. You understand? This guy, I'm angry with him. He may not even know. He will be going to his daily life activity, doing his thing, enjoying himself. Then me, I'll be carrying Obiapo inside you. And it will be eating you up, draining you, finishing you. Do you understand? So, self-management is the ability to do what? Manage your emotions. to say that what? I am feeling sad. I should do this to feel better. And then just like somebody said, some books, you can read some books to develop your mind, to be able to do what? To teach you about how to manage some of your emotions. He said he was hot-tempered before. I'm sure if he tell us some of the things he has been doing to manage that hot temper, that is what? Self-management. Me, I don't used to smile before. Now I used to smile. I've improved. I won't say I'm smiling very well. I have improved. My hot temper have reduced. Well. Somebody has said, Shasha. So, I mean, these are some of the things you do to do what? Manage yourself. Okay, so the last two, so that we'll conclude. It's very important that you learn all these things because some of you don't know that you are happy, you are sad. And you know that sometimes happiness is even a problem. You're overexcited. From morning to night, you are happy, you're happy, you're happy, you're happy. It's good. Do you know that you can just be happy one day, you're happy, and you just cross the road without looking? It's good. No, it's good. I'm saying it's good, but you will just be happy, you're happy, you eat rice. Your stomach will not bloat. You are happy. You say happy death. Okay, but the point is, there is a limit to do what? To limit what? Everything. It's not always, it mustn't be, my sister, smile. Now, we're talking about smiling. Smile, let's smile. Okay, so the next one is what? Please, you guys at the door, come inside. The next one is social awareness. And the last one is relationship management. So, social awareness. No, I'll just quickly talk about this one. Social awareness simply means your ability to understand what is happening in your what? In your environment. In your class, some of you are in class, you don't know if the class is in a... Okay, let me give you an instance. Some time ago, we lost a member in our group, in the office actually. And when our colleagues came to work, everybody was like, when you come to the office, for those of us that have been in an office setting, I'm not saying you are working. Every office has their kind of, will I say, the attitude that everybody possesses. Some people, when you come to their office, they are very lousy, very loud. Like if you go to a mechanic workshop, it's their workshop. Do you know how loud they are? Mumu, pass the tool. Give me plier. If you go to an electrician shop, the same thing. If you go to an office or a bank, you see the way they comport themselves. Yes, Mr. Fred, how much are you paying in? Are you, that kind of attitude. In my own office, it's like a lab. So we don't usually talk much in the place. And you find out that people when they come, sometimes we make jokes and all these things. But that day we lost somebody and the whole place was very, very quiet. As in like when you come in, you just do your business, do what you want to do, and then you go. Then one of our colleagues that did not hear the news, we posted it on WhatsApp. We have said sorry. We have called the person, but he didn't know. Yeah, okay. So they didn't know that we lost somebody. So he came into the office and was like, Mr. Ike, now so Chelsea just go disgrace themselves. See Arsenal disgrace themselves. We are I did try to tell the guy, calm down. The guy was Mumu Chelsea Club. But calm down now, calm down. The guy is not here. So he did not understand what was happening in the environment. Socially, he could not perceive it. He did not see how everybody. He didn't even ask, this one where everybody did quiet like this. Is there any problem? And he was talking. I was giving him sign. He did not still understand. Some of us are like that. When we come into an environment, we just display what we want to display. We don't want to know what the atmosphere there is saying. Some of your friends will be beside you. She's your best friend though. She's sad. You just come. Laugh now. You are beating her laugh. Somebody is sad. Maybe they took her tom-tom or 10 naira. And she's sad. And you are just telling her, smile now, smile. So, we need to be socially aware. The last one is relationship management. My time is going up. My time is wrapping up, okay? Relationship management. Relationship management. Many of us does not know how to manage our relationship. When we say relationship, some of you are confused. When they say relationship, even your friend, two of you are friends, it's a friend relationship. Do you understand? You have friends in your class, Abi? That is relationship. In your family, she's your sister, Abi? That is family relationship. Do you know? So the word relationship means what? Association with another person or a group of people. It doesn't mean me and Shaman. No. It can be me and my brother, brotherly relationship. It can be me and you, Christian relationship, isn't it? It can be me and you, student-teacher relationship. It can be me and Shaman, football team relationship. Okay? It can be me and Samuel, mentor-mentee relationship. It can be me and so person. It can even be me and my wife, husband and wife relationship. So relationship is your what? Your interaction with someone else or a group of what? People. Many of us does not know how to manage relationship. In your house, you don't know how to attend to your sister. You don't know how to attend to your brother. You don't know how to treat your friend. You don't know how to treat your friend. Okay? So, to wrap up this discussion on emotional intelligence, we want us to know how to be my sister. Hello. What did I say? Yes. You are distracting yourself and all the people in your relationship. Please pay attention. I'm concluding. So, we're concluding on emotional intelligence. We're saying that to be self-aware is part of the important things in emotional intelligence. It will help you. It will be able to manage in your office. You say, okay, this is how you treat your boss, this is how you treat your colleague, this is how you treat your friend. You'll be able to do better. If you can manage yourself, your emotions, to say, okay, I'm angry now, this is what I should do to get better. I should exercise, I should eat better, I should eat healthy. You'll be able to manage yourself. You can say, okay, this is how I perceive my environment, this is how I perceive my friends, this is how I should treat my friends. You'll become more emotionally intelligent. My relationships, both in the church, in school, at anywhere, I need to do what? Manage those what? Those what? Relationships. Do we have questions? I want us to give questions before I conclude. Okay, so if you don't have a relationship, it means you are not emotionally intelligent. Yes. For you not to be able to make a friend doesn't mean you are a bad person. No. It means that you are not what? Sociable. And that aspect of what? Social development or social intelligence is difficult for you. It's very difficult for you. So you not being able to do what? Make friends shows that you have a very low social intelligence and at the same time low emotional intelligence. Somebody will know pass maths, no sabi book, no be so? Yeah. That means you're not intelligent. Your intelligent quotient is small. The same thing again, somebody that doesn't know how to make friends does not know how to do what? Socialize. So your social intelligence is what? Small. You need to make efforts to build it. That is a good question. Well done. Another question. These fans are not working. The fans are not working.
I want to ask a question on social awareness.
Okay.
When, for instance, there's kidnapping in the environment, and they tell someone that nobody's supposed to go out at 9 o'clock in the night, and the person says, why? Then you now tell the answer that there's kidnapping everywhere. You also just say, and so what? The person will now go out. Does it mean that the person does not care about the social awareness in his environment?
Good question. Good question. The person is just stubborn, perhaps. And then my prayer is that they don't kidnap him, because if they kidnap that kind of person and then they call people like us to come and bring ransom, we'll say, we told him, we're not bringing any ransom. But your question is, does it mean that the person is not socially aware? The person may be socially aware, maybe, but he's just stubborn. Another part to that thing is that the person may not, maybe has something urgent to do, okay, maybe has an emergency, maybe has something, maybe somebody's in the hospital, she wants to go and see the person, maybe something important, okay? So she has chosen, to put herself at risk and ignore what is happening in the society. Whatever consequences will come afterwards, she will be the one to be blamed. Do you understand? Okay. Thank you. We needed this since. More question, please, behind.
Question is, for instance, someone comes to attack you, now mistakenly kill the person. What you have done now, is he emotionally intelligent?
Sorry, please come again. Sorry, come again.
For instance, someone comes to attack you, you now kill the person by mistake. Are you emotionally intelligent?
Okay, some people are saying self-defense. Okay. Is that the answer to his question? Yes. Somebody comes to attack you, you now kill the person by mistake. It's self-defense. Okay, so I like those questions coming up. And you know why? I was expecting somebody to ask me, what can I do to improve my emotional intelligence, to improve my self-awareness, to improve my self-management, to improve my social awareness, to improve my relationship management. I want to become more emotionally intelligent. Let me break our hearts a little bit. When they say that somebody is very intelligent in school, and then in secondary school the person became less intelligent or more intelligent, like that, the person's intelligence quotient is reducing. It's not true. Intelligence quotient hardly fluctuates. It's like a static thing from birth. So if you have your intelligence quotient from birth, like 120, if you don't work hard enough, it may not increase from 120 to 125 till you are 21. It will not increase. It's kind of static. Unlike emotional intelligence. Intelligence quotient does not change easily from birth. But you can improve your emotional intelligence. You understand? So that's why we are teaching people to improve this one. With this one and the IQ that you have, you'll become successful. Do you understand? So I wanted somebody to ask me, what can I do to improve my what? Self-awareness. And then the first one you can do is do what? Ask yourself questions. Who am I? How many of you have asked yourself before, who am I? Who am I? So when you go home today, ask yourself why. Ask yourself and answer it yourself. Another way is ask your friend to tell you what they think about you. Okay? So when you go home today, you want to know about yourself so that you can improve. Ask yourself, your friends to tell you, what do you think about me? Let them tell you sincerely what they think about you. Okay? Then for you to improve your social awareness, somebody said he is empathetic. He doesn't want his friends to be sad. Be like that. Be looking at people's countenance around you. Why are you feeling sad? Try to understand what is going on. Be more empathetic. With that, you can improve your social awareness. Another one is what? Being able to render services. Teach somebody. Okay? That little you know, teach somebody. By the time you teach, you will be improving yourself and improving the person. Another one is listen properly. Do you know many of us don't know how to listen? Somebody will tell you their problem. You'll be telling the person about the match that they played yesterday. So when you pay attention, you listen. The person will do what? Learn. And you too, you will do what? Improve your social awareness. For your self-management, you learn to have self-control. Okay? Self-control and manage your emotions. Be able to manage your emotions. For relationship management, learn to do what? For relationship management, you have friends. Ask after your friends. You come to church, it's your best friend. You didn't ask her how are you feeling. Many of us have never asked our friend, how are you? They won't iron their dress to church. You will not ask them. You are your friend. You didn't ask them. What happened? You didn't eat today. What happened? Okay? Learn to find out what is happening to your friend. Manage your relationships. All right. With that, I think I've concluded. Thank you very much. Okay, somebody wanted to ask question. Imam.
I ask a question. Personal question.
Okay.
Today, I think I'm in part of the time in my life that, okay, I can be around you. Maybe I like staying around you. But when I come close to you, I might give you an impression that it's not like I want to do it too, but I can give that impression that I don't want to. I'm just quiet. I don't even come close to you. I don't know if it's a way that I can help improve your emotional intelligence like that, or I don't know if it's even a boost like bad thing. What's wrong? I don't know what to think about it. I don't know if it's a good thing or it's a bad thing, or there's a way you can help yourself.
Okay, that's a very excellent question. I think I skipped that part in my talk. The issue of communication. Many of us don't understand the term communication. Can somebody tell us what communication is? Yes. Please make sure you are going with switch. She has answered it well. Okay.
Communication is the act of transferring messages from
One point to another, one medium to another medium, one instrument to another instrument. Well, she's correct. So that is communication. But you know you can communicate without talking. Okay. So since we know those parts, I want him to understand that what he has been doing, he's around you, but he's not showing you that he wants to do something, he's communicating wrongly to that person. Okay? And that wrong communication can deprive you of, maybe I have one business I want us to discuss, but the way you are staying around me, I'm not sure you want to do it. And then I'll just say, no, leave Ima. Ima, if you tell Ima that business, now Ima no day in the mood. You understand? So always make sure you're communicating the right messages to your audience. Don't assume that, okay, I'm just in that phase in my life where I don't want to be talking too much. And then you now cut off people around you. You understand? You should be able to have accommodation to say, okay, I want this person to come around me. You can be able to talk to them. Don't pass the wrong communication because of your present situation. Okay? You being able to say, okay, I don't feel like talking today. Then every other person that brought good ideas around you that day will not benefit. Or people that brought good businesses or good things for you will not come because of what? You have used that, your feeling at that moment to do what? To prevent those relationships. So I understand that people sometimes will not want to talk, but you being able to understand that, well, I'm not feeling too happy today, but I want to do what? Relate with people is a plus. I hope that answers your question. Yes, thank you. Okay. Okay.
The issue of relationship.
Yeah.
Actually, there are people who they'll just sit down and expect somebody to know what is wrong with them. And when you're talking about self-awareness and self-management, there are also other people who they don't really have time to know what is happening around other people. So I just want to stress that issue that when you're having a problem with someone, like you should go and talk to them. You don't just sit back and expect the person to know. If you're angry with someone, you tell the person. If someone is doing something you don't like or you don't understand the way the person is behaving, I think you tell the person. Like for me, I'm a very straightforward person. If you do me anyhow, I will do me anyhow. And
Self-management.
there's nothing that somebody will do that anybody will not complain. So please, you shouldn't sit back and expect somebody to know what is in your hands. Because most people, it's not as if they don't really have that awareness within themselves, but they don't really think straight like that. Like someone might be sitting down, not feeling happy, and you don't really know like that. That's why we have social awareness. We should be aware of how other people also feel. And there is this issue of communication which I want to talk about, like what is happening in our society today. If something bad is happening to you, I think you should learn how to talk. Learn how to talk to people. You can't just sit back. If someone is bullying you or doing something that is making you feel depressed or anxious or angry, you should try telling other people. You shouldn't fight because they say 2 wrongs never makes a right. So when someone is doing something bad, if you try talking to the person and the person can't listen to you, I think you should go to an elderly person. They will listen to you more. And there are some other issues which they are very bad and they are happening in society today because people don't know how to communicate well. So I think we should learn how to talk.
Please, let's keep quiet. She's making a very important contribution. And I skipped this part too. So continue, my dear.
We should learn how to talk when things are going wrong around us. That's enough.
Thank you very much. I just want to agree with her with this simple story. I have a friend that was depressed for a very long time. And then I was very shocked the day he told me that he had considered committing suicide. A friend of mine. And you know, when he told us this thing, he has come out of the depression already. Sometimes you'll be feeling so down, you don't want to talk to somebody. See, sometimes keeping quiet can kill you. I'm not joking. They are bullying you. You heard of the story of Sylvester. Many of you heard of Sylvester in Dowen University, Dowen College. They were bullying the boy in school, kicking him in secondary school, kicking his stomach. And the boy refused to talk. Because perhaps they must have told him, if you talk, we will beat you again. And what happened? The boy lost his life because of complications from all those abuses. Sometimes you have a particular thing disturbing you. Learn to open your mouth. If you don't have anybody to talk to, tomorrow, that is Saturday, we have counselors here. Come and tell them. That thing that is disturbing you. Somebody is abusing you. It can be your uncle, it can be your aunt. Come and talk. Talk before you die. This your life is one. You don't have two. How many of you have 2 lives? So this thing she said is a very important topic. Many of us don't know how to communicate. We'll be dying in silence. Something will be eating us up, and we won't talk. Please learn to talk. The last question I have on my... Okay, somebody wants to ask. Please, 2 more questions. 1, 2, or let's count, please. 2 more questions or 1 contribution. 2 questions, 1 contribution, then we'll conclude. Yes?
My question is that people who are ignorant, that do not care how people think about them, that just want to live their life how the way they want it, what's the best counsel you give them?
Excellent question. Let's take the other question so that I will just respond to them. No, see him behind.
The question I have is based on this friendship.
Okay.
Maybe let me say the best these days. Making friends is easier and also have a sense because let me say for instance, there are people that always like to hang out with people that are rich and stuff like that. So maybe now, because of that, we have to associate maybe what
We're taking questions now. We're taking questions. Should I not take the question? It's just questions I'm taking. I'm done. The questions too. Are you really? Okay. Okay. Let me just. And that's all. Let me. How can you do what? How can you do what? I didn't hear. Okay. Okay, the last one. Our time is up. The last one, please.
If you had a group of friends before, and let's say all of you went to boarding school and came back, and you're the only one that was cut off from this group of friends, how do you handle it?
Okay. Okay. So, these questions are very sensitive. Please, is Mr. Johnson still around? Okay, but I will just, Mommy, I don't know if Mommy is still, yes, thank you very much. So I'll make attempt to some. I will allow her to please talk on two. The first one I want you to answer, Mommy, is how do we go about people who hate us? And then friends, cut off from friends. I mean, the question that she asks about if you guys are friends and then you come back and they have removed you from the group, that group of friends. So those are the two questions I want to ask. And then other one again about friendship choice. You know, he said sometimes you go to school, you may want to make friends, you may not want. You may want people that are rich, you may not want people that are rich. You know, those kind of friendship choices. And he asks, how do you manage the issue? So these three questions are on friends. Please let Mommy answer. Give her the microphone. Then I will respond to the last one and we're done.
Morning once again. Am I audible?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think issues of friendship, as you said, is very, very sensitive.
Please pay attention, two of you.
And the problem with youth today is you want to belong, you know, despite you only to want to be. I think that was what happened to Sylvester. I don't really know the story from the beginning, but I feel he wanted to be, you know, okay, we'll beat you, you don't have to say anything, you have to show that you are strong and all this, you know, all this, you know, things that don't matter. You know, I'll take his question first. For me, if you go to an environment, look before you leave. You know, that happened to me. I keep sharing my story because I had a problem immediately I went into the higher institution. The first group of people I sat down, that's the way I am. I'm a conservative person.
Yeah.
You know, the first group I met became my friends. Even when I realized at the end of the day, they were not, you know, that positive energy wasn't there. We were always hanging out, and I'm an average student. They were always hanging out. I'll always be with them because they were the first I met. I felt they are my friends. I kept, even though yes, I did well, but one of the subjects I kept carrying over. You know, yesterday we were talking about, okay, not here, in another place, about shorthand and things like that. But I needed to move out of that friendship. But I told myself they were the first I met, I have to be there. At the end of the day, all of them were withdrawn. I was the only one left, and that also takes care. You know, sometimes you come into a group of friendship, and at the end of the day, whether you discover due to time or distance, they put you out of the group. They are not your friends. If they are really your friends, distance will not even be a barrier. Communication, you know, these days you have phones and things like that. Once they put you off, look, they are not really your own type. So, you know, do something with your life. You want to be with a group of people, okay, because they are rich and you want to, yes, I'm managing my life where they are sick and they are putting you down, you feel you have to be, you don't have to be there. Lord, I keep referring to her because yesterday she talked about knowing who you are. If I know myself, I don't have to allow people to put me down. Because you have the money, I don't care if you have the money, where I can work hard to make that small money that I can take care of myself the little way I can. I don't have to be killing myself because you are putting me down and I'm forcing myself to be in that group. So, I mean, you know, as I said also, contentment. Be content. Look, your friend will always come, whether you are in rags or what, they will come. That's
exactly.
I see you, whether you are conservative or not, that is your human makeup. You don't have to change yourself to suit anybody. There are people that are introverted. There are people that are way
extroverted,
outside.
yes.
I also wanted to pick what she said that, you know, I treat people the way they treat me. No. Sometimes people are just born the way they are. Being aware is, know this person. You see, you know, out there like me, or, you know, inside. Once they are inside, look at their eyes. I always say, eyes is volume. And that is why now you are playing back. A lot of people fight in school because you don't look at somebody's eyes. Today I want to teach you, or I want to shake, but you know that they maybe are not in the way. Let you respect the person's boundaries. Friendship doesn't have to be that because I'm all jumpy, you also have to be jumpy with me. No. This other person might be just, okay, today I need my space, like what Emmanuel said. Okay, I will respect Emmanuel today. When it feels like it because it's quiet. Today we might have a contribution where we need to help. Then we find the things. I don't think we are making it.
Excellent points, man. Excellent points, man. Thank you. Please, let's appreciate her. I think she said it better than I even did. Father wants to make a contribution. Okay. Okay, that's my president, not father. Sorry.
The question you ask is embedded with two factors. One, yourself, and two, them. Now, in life, we have stages. As a child, you have your friends. As you keep growing up, if you come to teenage age, you meet another friends, and anywhere you go, you meet people. And as you keep going, you'll be meeting different people. But some persons grew up together even as things changes. Why those people grew up together is because they understand themselves.
Yes.
Now, for instance, I find the way you speak your own English, there are some of your friends that have not reached your own level.
Yes.
Why I say the problem might be from you also is because the way you speak with them, they are not feeling comfortable when they are with you. You keep speaking, and why they are still arguing and all that. And you can combine both. So sometimes when you meet these people who are speaking alpha now, bring yourself down to alpha now so that they will understand you in the alpha-ism manner. Why if you go to if you are in the midst of those who speak French, you speak French, and then you understand yourself in the French manner. But you can also teach them if they want to learn. I don't know if you understand. You can also teach them if they want to learn what you have learned, so that they can also be growing up with you. There are many people who they are not in school to do bed. They flew very well as if they are in school. Why? Because of the kind of friends they have. They have friends who have gone to school, and those friends, they learn from them. So you can also maintain your friendship or relationship with those kind of people, so that you will not lose them. Most times we feel as if we are better than others. That is, I was telling Father yesterday that because we were discussing a topic that concerns that.
It's for you.
When you have narcissistic personality disorder, it's a sickness where you feel that you are more important than other people. So don't feel as if because you know what other person will tell you, is not important. Everybody, everything is important. So when you meet those kind of people, whereas you are back from politics, they will be watching you to know if, sometimes they are watching you to know if you bring down yourself to their own level. Not that they don't want to associate with you, but you are the one that have been there to feel as if they cannot associate with you.
Let me take a picture.
Let's try and balance our personality to suit both you and them.
You capture me like if when I'm using the mic across the people. Like I want to capture me talking to this audience. I don't know who's with my phone or is taking. Okay, there is this one that I want you to answer. They say, why do some people make bad relationships with other people? Then, if someone do bad things to you and break your heart, what will you do? Then if someone tries to harm you, what will you do? Since you're talking about emotional intelligence.
Good. Now, we are in the church, and as Christians, we always refer ourselves back to Jesus. Jesus said, if somebody slap you, you turn, so that you give you another one. Yes. And but you need to be careful with the way you treat such things, because it's very, very technical. Because of people now use what Jesus said to keep on provoking people. You keep on offending somebody because you believe that Bible says to forgive. No. What Bible says to forgive is the sin that somebody does not know and commit. It's not a deliberate sin.
For instance, I feel like if I slap at home, you pay me. That kind of slap will give you back. Because, because it's, I know that slapping him is bad. But if you still give me, maybe something happens, because I know that you are not doing that. You understand? Now understood my position of doing that. But don't be committing sin or committing crime when you know that the thing is bad and then you can really do it. So manage those people. If they do anything bad, forgive them. There's nothing more than forgiving. Then show other people that you have love. Make people understand you that you are different from them. There's something I used to tell like that.
I wanted to ask a question, but I don't know the answer.
Which one is that? This paper. I have this paper. This one.
I have already insulted
Answer this one.
So I don't need to report anybody because I will not leave. But if somebody insults me and I tell you why you do that, I forgive you. I have won that case because I did not pay back. So learn how to let go. If you don't know how to let go, you have a problem in life. See, glory to God.
Father, please, before you answer, I want to add this one again. How do we go about people who hate us? This one, the person hates us. How do we go about that one?
Our youth president was answering, and then he quoted a verse from the scripture where Jesus Christ said, if they slap you on one cheek, you should turn the other. Then what I was just brainstorming was, because Jesus Christ again, when he was facing the reality of that, and then when the chief priest was asking him some questions, and then he answered, and one of the soldiers slapped him, and then he said, why did you slap me? Glory to Jesus.
Oh, not me.
Yes, in line with what he said, it is also nice, but it will be good if Jesus is trying to help us to know about forgiveness. You understand? He's trying to help us to know about forgiveness. If someone breaks your heart, it is not for you to sit there and start thinking on how you cry all day till you die. That's the life before you is greater than your spend. So the life of you sitting and falling on what you can't control. That is why it is said that you can control the geographical environment around you, but you cannot control the whole geographical environment. For example, if rain is falling, you cannot stop rain from falling, but you can stop rain from touching you. It means that you carry an umbrella and hold the rain from touching you. So control it from touching you, but you can't control the rain from falling.
Yes.
So in a relationship,
just you depressed people they make noise. I want to make it. You suppose they calm down, keep quiet. Him he's here. You can just go to the other side. Some people are really making noise. Just
at the end of everything, it may not be as fruitful as you think. Maybe you are giving 90% of the time and then the person there. Because everything is reciprocal. If the person cannot reciprocate what you are doing, then there will be issues. So what I want to say and advise all of us is, it will be nice of us to first and foremost, in fact, in order to cure your heartbreak, is to forgive yourself. If you forgive yourself, you will have the strength now to forgive others and forge ahead. But if you don't forgive yourself, then you look at it as if that is the end of the journey. Then you will see that you will not forge ahead. And that is why St. Thomas More said that we are not at peace with others because we are not at peace with ourselves. and we are not at peace with ourselves because we are not at peace with God. That is how God made the human nature. That the first thing is for you to be at peace with yourself. So even if somebody wants to hurt you, the same person that wants to hurt you, he will come and do it to another person. That person will laugh at you and say, come on, get out of here. Isn't it?
True.
So it is because perhaps you have some pains within you that you have been holding on that makes you not to even forgive that person, free your mind from that thing. Or there is a serious attachment that you think that you cannot do away with. But there is only one attachment that can stay with God forever, which is the presence of God.
For making noise.
Because if you are with somebody today the person may be no more, and then you forge ahead. So if you can detach yourself from others, then you need to free yourself by forgiving yourself the ills and then gathering yourself to forge ahead. And I think if we do that, it will go a long way in solving most of the ills that are happening around us and within our community. The next question you asked us.
Yes, Father, you answered it too, but I'll give you another one, the last one. He said, if your parents always give you a poor social background, perhaps she means the things that are happening around her is so challenging, maybe a tough environment or something. Should you react against them or try to talk to them? What should your actions be when your parents are giving you a harsh social environment?
Glory to Jesus.
Honor to Mary.
There is a story of two brothers. Their father was a drunkard. And then one of the brothers now told himself that I'm angry with what my father is doing. And because he was angry, he went and started smoking and doing all sorts of things. But the other person now said, I am also angry with what my father is doing. And he said, because of that, I have taken my decision that I will be good, I will not be like my father. And then at the end of everything, he went and studied and became a medical doctor. So the two of them were called. And then they asked them, the two of you are from the same house. So why is it that your brother is a drug addict and then you are good? They told the person that asked them that the first person said, I made a decision that because my father was this, I will be this. And then he became a drug addict. And then the second person said, I made a decision that because my father is this, I will be this. So decision making is very, very important in our choice, in our choice in life. So if you want to be good, it is from the heart. If you make up your mind to be good, you will be good, no matter the environment you come from. But the most important thing, it will be nice of you also to remind them and say, Daddy, this is not good. I went to the catechism and this is taught. Or I came to church and Father preached and something like this was said and I think it's not good. What is your stand? And then with that now, it may send a signal on me to know that yes, what he is doing is not good. And it may also, he may defend himself, but when you know the right thing and you know what is the ideal, just try to do the ideal so that you will become better. Just as sometimes I also made that decision when I was in the seminary. I normally work with Abuja boys. We were 4 friends, and all of them were Abuja boys. They finished from Quotient, and then they came to the seminary. I was the only one from Nasarawa. So when I came, I saw this group of friends. I was carried away. I loved their company because we were going out together. Almost everything we do together. But one of us don't go to class. Every day you see him in the hostel with big headphones. He will just be hearing music, different types of music. He just play music, he just pick up. He just start singing. He doesn't go to class. But there is one thing about him, he's very, very intelligent. So, sometimes he will come and say, Jerry, I beg,
where is Jaro? Okay, it's there. His father that is talking now. Me, I'm very wrapped up. I've even shared the question for them. Who is sending you this message? So what do you want me to do? Go and collect the microphone from your father.
Please, Jerry, borrow me your note.
I should tell father to stop.
Why will I borrow you my note? Tomorrow is
we are done.
We are writing tests tomorrow. Why will I borrow you? He will say, okay, what time are you going to? What time will you stop reading? I'll tell you, I'll stop reading around 12 midnight, and then wake up around 3. Then you say, okay, once it's 12. Once it's 12, just leave your book under my door. So I will do that. And then I will tell you, no, I don't want to come and knock your door in the morning.
Come and sit down. I say call
because
him.
I want to wake up early in the morning to read. Then he said, no problem. Once it's 3
I beg you will remove these things. Just carry
if
this.
I wake up in the morning, I'll just see my book by my door. Glory to Jesus.
Not too
And
much.
that same person that do borrow my book, he will score more than me.
Shay, come and take this into the back.
Glory to Jesus.
Not too much.
He will just score more than me. So, because of that, now, I will see him getting distinctions, and then I'm getting B's or C's. And I told him, no, I went and pleaded with them as my friends. The 3 of them, I pleaded with them and said, please, this outing will they come out. As soon as they come out, I beg. Me, I do not friend you. But I beg, not to allow me to make a read. So, when I go come out, anything when I want to go by, not to remember me. But for me, I will not go out. I will be reading. But still, they will do better than me. So, at the end of everything, I came and told myself that yes, that if I want to succeed, I need them also. So, what I normally do is, despite how I read the whole day, once it's exam period, I will go and sit close to them. I will tell them, you must teach me this before I sit to go. A day before the exam, I will tell them, you must put me through this. Even though I know it, I ask them to put me through. Why? Because I know that they know more than I do. Maybe their IQ is more than mine.
Possible.
So, I normally tell them, and at the end of everything, when we were about writing our final exam, the dean came and made some categorical statements in our class and said that there are 3 persons that are supposed to graduate with first class. That there are 3 persons, and the person that doesn't come to class, was the 4th person. So when I heard that, we don't allow him to sleep. We just go, no matter what. He said, Jerry, I have not studied anything. He said, no, just teach us. He said, no, I have not studied. He said, just teach us. If he tells me that, I said, no, just teach me. So that was how we did. And then at the end of everything, that particular person couldn't even graduate in the seminary. He did not graduate because the school authority couldn't afford him again because he doesn't go to class. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is there are friends that will help you to reach your destiny. And there are friends in life. There are stages in life also that friends normally help you build. And once somebody builds to that level that God has made him to build you to, the person will give you another set will come. But it will be nice to appreciate relationship. But when the relationship is getting sour, then think, make your choice, and make the better choice. And I know that God will continue to help us. Because all what we are doing here is about choice. About choice. Let us make the appropriate ones that will make our future brighter. May God continue to bless us all.
Amen. Please, let's appreciate Father. Wow. I think this topic we have spent more than enough time. I will invite Brother Jaro to come. But before then, these 2 other questions, the one on ignorance How do you tell ignorant people? How do you counsel ignorant people? If you try and talk, just like Father said, if you talk to them, they don't want to. There's a level. Do you understand what he said? There's a level in life you get to. Some of those people there will no longer be needed. Not that they will not be needed, but I mean, you need more friends to grow higher. So if you talk to them about it, they don't want to change, you move on. Okay? Then the person that said, you have anger issues. I would like you to meet mommy after now. There are small exercises that you will do. I didn't respond to it, but there are few exercises when you are hot-tempered that you can do. For instance, breathing exercise. You can count to 10. Maybe you are very angry and you want to do, you can just count to 10. 1. In your mind, or not when somebody slaps you, now start counting. 1, 2, no. Maybe when you're very angry, just in your mind, 1. By the time you count to 10, maybe if you had wanted to punch the person on the nose, you will change it to slap. You understand? So, breathing exercise can help you. But please, if we did not respond to this question, well, if you ask this question, we would like to see you after, so that we can explain more to you. Especially those people that mentioned, I didn't ask them, those people that mentioned issue of hot-tempered and people who have had serious heartbreak and cannot move ahead. We want to see you after now. Don't worry, you will not talk to me so that maybe you know my face. We have a counselor that is not here. She will talk to you and help you. Thank you very much. Let's appreciate ourselves one more time.
Thank you so much, sir. If you are blessed, please clap.
Thank you.
Break out and stand out.
Thank you, man.
Break out and stand out.
Stand out.
Say stand out. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Break out and stand out.
Padre, I know that as well. In fact, this was response was very, very powerful. This one of the story about, in fact, I'm going to adopt that story. 2 friends, the one that father is a drunkard. It's a very powerful way to answer that question.
Okay, my name is Chibula Miguel. I'm going to talk to us about ADHD.
Sorry, my colleague.
I wrote about this particular name yesterday, am I right? And anyone remember what the speaker said about it? ADHD, the meaning of ADHD.
It needs to recharge. If not, it will stop. It will not stop.
Okay.